After this descent into hell, Iman will never be quite the same. She tries to give spiritual depth to her life. She no longer believes in romantic love. Suddenly, David Bowie crosses her path.
I'd seen her from afar on 2 or 3 occasions. We'd actually, coincidentally, gone to, I think, 1 or 2 plays. I think probably it would have been in London, where I remember her walking down the aisle to her seat, and I thought she was the most fabulous-looking woman that I'd ever seen. Never expected to even meet her, which I didn't for many years. And then a friend of ours introduced us at a dinner in Los Angeles. We got married here.
On April 24th, 1992, they marry at St. John's American Church in Florence, Italy. On this occasion, both their families get to know each other. Quite a shock for the Abdul-Majids, Iman's family, and for the Johns, David's parents. Their troubled sentimental pasts are forgotten. These 2 divorcees seem to have found true love at last.
I think it's probably made me aware that there actually is such a thing. I think it made I think it made love itself actually concrete. Possibly before then it was just yet another emotion that I could write about in a sort of rather objective fashion. But now I'm in love, and that's absolutely, it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing.
How do you contemplate fatherhood in the near future, maybe?
As it comes.
Same old thing.
As it comes, yeah.
Me personally, you asking?
Yeah, well,
I think, well, you know, I think the radical difference for me is that I don't feel as driven as I was as a younger man by my work. I still am pretty driven. I guess I resign myself to my natural, I've got a burning curiosity for the work that I do, and that flame probably will never be extinguished completely. But I also feel that there's a lot more space and time in my life to fully take part in being a father. I find that I really enjoy being a husband again, and I really am going to look forward to being a father. Very much.
Italy means a lot to Iman. Her father was educated by Italians when Somalia was a colony of the Mussolini fascist regime. Iman and David regularly rent a home in the province of Chianti. David Bowie came to attend the Mostra of Florence. On this occasion, the city becomes a crossroad for artists and creators from the world over. They freely exhibit their work in warehouses, museums, or derelict train stations. While celebrating his 50th birthday last year, David Bowie chose to show this artifact that combines sculpture and video.
I adore Florence. Both of us do. You quite like Florence, don't you?
Yeah, well, because we got married here.
We got married here. So, of course, there will always be something very special about it. And we've holidayed here a lot. I guess I'm a Renaissance groupie. And so when I come here, I generally drag Iman to... right through from Cimabue to Duccio, and then through Giotto, and then through all the lesser artists. And I stand her in front of different crucifixes and tell her why the hips are like this. Or
Education.
I give a history lesson.
Did Iman change you the ideas, or maybe the misconception you have about Africa?
I'm more aware that Iman is from where she is from when all the family are around, obviously, because
we all speak Somali.
They speak Somali. So it's one of the few times that I actually get to quiet because I talk a lot.
But it's the same thing when people always ask me, when I'm being interviewed, they say, you know, David Bowie. I feel I'm married to David Jones.
And on that...
And that
That's so perfect. I can't believe that.
on the minute, 20 minutes, is it?
That's incredible.
Even fate doesn't affect their happiness.
Incroyable.
I think it really does. It's fantastic.
That's amazing.